Welcome to the full mission test, Dragon. I will help you on some parts of this mission, but you are mostly on your own.
Roger.
Prepare the cockpit for launch, and ascend into initial parking orbit.
Will do. Anyways, guys, hello and welcome back to another Reentry, an orbital simulator video. Last time we wrapped up our missions in the Mercury capsule, and this time we find ourselves sitting upon the mighty Titan II rocket inside the Gemini capsule. As you can see, we're joined by another astronaut there. Say hello. Hello there, astronaut. Sorry, he doesn't talk much. But anyways, yeah, as I said, we need to get ready for launch. So how much time do we got? Oh, 9 minutes. That's not enough time. Can you hold the countdown, please?
MCC, requesting countdown hold.
Because, yeah, I want to talk about some of the features of this capsule before we get off into the black yonder. So, yeah, first glance, as you can see, we have a nav ball right there. We also have fuel gauges. So fuel gauges for our stage 1 and stage 2. We also have a lot of stuff that Mercury had, altimeter, Dibit, accelerometer, G-force meter, you know, all sorts of stuff. I guess that'd be a speedometer, right, for feet per second? Yeah, that's an accelerometer, the G-forces. I know what I'm talking about. And, yeah, we also have fuel cells. So if I hop into our pilot seat real quick, you can see that we have fuel cell voltages right here. And we can go ahead and get those started up. So if we go ahead and get these turned on, so 1A, 1B, so you can see we're getting power, 1C, 2A, 2B, 2C. If we check all those, so let's see, 1A came up. As you can see, all those are generating power. We can then go ahead and turn on the power for section 1, and then turn on the power for section 2, and those will level out right about there. We can also go ahead and turn on our batteries. So battery 1, battery 2, battery 3, battery 4. And we can go ahead and test those batteries as well, make sure those are working. So we're in battery test mode, I think. So we can just, battery 1, looking good. Battery 2, looking good. Battery 3, looking good. And battery 4, also looking good. Alrighty, so I think we're good for internal power. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything on the internal power checklist. Yeah, I've actually done this mission a couple of times, mainly because it's such a short mission and I keep on messing things up. Gemini is not meant to be like a short-term spacecraft, but I liked the idea of doing a quick little mission to kind of get my feet in the water, and this training mission is perfect. Again, like I said, I know I said I wasn't going to do training missions, but this is just perfect. It allows us to get our feet wet, and we can get everything set up. Oh yeah, we also got to turn on those squib batteries. Forgot about those little guys over there. So just get those guys on, and yeah, we're good to switch to internal power.
Molly Brown, switching to internal power.
Yep, and we can go ahead and you can go and resume the countdown.
MCC, please resume the countdown.
Yep, there we go. Alrighty. So, as for the fuel cells, we also have our oxygen. So check our oxygen and hydrogen levels. The oxygen is for us and the fuel cells. The hydrogen is just for the fuel cells. We also have propellant. Ohms propellant looking good. RCS A and B propellant looking good, as well as our expendable, I guess, would that be? Temp's good. Pressure. Again, it's atmospheric, so it's in the red. But yeah, all that's looking good. Nothing out of the ordinary. So we can go ahead and run the pre-flight. Batteries were on. Computer power, go ahead and turn that on. Shafwhip. And we'll go ahead and turn on the MDAIU, which is this little doohickey screen right here. And once we do that, we can see the computer self-test. There we go, it is self-tested. Boost, insert squib. Boost, insert arm. Yeah, so the squibs are basically our pyrotechnics. Same as on Mercury. If you don't have the squibs on, things won't separate properly. Go ahead and turn on the coolant. So coolant pump 1 and pump 2. Alrighty, and now we're gonna go ahead and start the computer. So if we go ahead and get back to the commander seat, we're gonna go ahead and start the computer in pre-launch mode. This will adjust our nav ball, or our ADI. That's the technical term. But, you know, I play KSP, it's the nav ball. So we'll go ahead and adjust that. and get that zeroed out. Or the computer's gonna do that. We don't have to do anything. The computer does all the work. And then once that's good, we can then set the computer to ascent mode. And then that will automatically run once we launch. So that is fine. Attitude control, rate command. Ohms prop motor valve open. Ah yes, open. And then also the RCS motor valves. Just in case of any aborts, we want to be able to control the spacecraft. It's a good thing to be able to control the spacecraft. And then we want to run 7.2. Now there are a lot of different codes that we can plug into the computer. Oh, I don't want to do that. We're going to run code 7.2, and that should read, 0. So that is current velocity, and we want that to read out as 0. So that is fair. That does what it should do, and do that good. Anyways, we are 3 minutes to launch, so we can go ahead and get familiar with our ascent checklist. So we're just going to want to make sure that the computer's running on ascent, just like in Mercury, how we had to start the clock. This is kind of like the same sort of thing. And then we also want to check our ignition. And then we have different abort modes. Let's check out the different abort modes, actually. So abort mode 1, pull the D-ring on the ejection seat. So abort mode 1 is just straight up eject. Abort mode 2, analyze and decide. Either eject or ride it out. Okay, so that's getting to the point where it's like, okay, you might want to make sure you're a little careful. Abort mode 2, analyze situation, abort or not. If you need to abort, wait 15 seconds, and then fire the retros. And I'm guessing abort mode 3 is abort to orbit? Yeah, abort to like suborbit, basically. So, obviously, as you can see, we have our D-rings here. So if we do need to eject, we could. Now, something funny about Gemini is that they didn't realize how bad ejecting was until after the Apollo 1 disaster, because it is a pure oxygen environment. So pulling that would cause a big spark. And, yeah, this place would be literally on fire. So, probably not the best thing to be doing. So, hopefully we don't need to do abort mode 1. Hopefully we can just ride out the capsule. You know, that sort of thing. Anyway, I think we're getting ready to go. Yeah, we are getting ready to go. Okay. Commander seat, here we go. I hear the thumps and the bumps.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition.
Good. Ignition.
Liftoff.
Engines are thrusting. Good luck.
We heard the bloomp, and we are thrusting. Got a bit of a roll program, if we've not already done it. Oh, there it goes, it's rolling. Rolling a little bit. Roll program. So yeah, as we ascend, we will watch this slowly pitch over towards the horizon. You can also, as we ascend, check our O2 and our H2. Good. Check our prop levels. Good. Check our fuel cells. They're also looking good. Check our batteries. Also looking good. Now, on my first flight, I got a little startled when the lights dimmed there, but you know, it's just literally just getting us used to the darkness of space. It's kind of sudden though. Maybe it could stand to be a bit more gradual. But either way, we are heading into the black yonder at an alarming rate. We're also pitching over, doing a gravity turn, the whole shebang. Computer is running. I did make sure to check that. And yeah, if you saw, the engine lights went red and then they turned off. And then the engine 2 is ready. And as you can see, we're about out of fuel on stage 1. Yeah, so we should start seeing engine 2 pressure build up and then engine 2 nominal thrust. Any second now. Whenever you want to. I'm not gonna rush you. But stage 1 is rapidly depleting its fuel. Stage 2, you're gonna have to go now.
Stage 1 is complete.
Boom.
Final launch orbit has started.
There we go, we're burning. We are burning. And then after second engine cutoff, second stage engine cutoff, I think that's what it is, SSECO, we're gonna want to, we're gonna have to manually separate the spacecraft, jettison the protective fairing, and then also zero the IVIs. The IVIs are basically gonna be like slight minor delta V corrections that we'll have to do, because you know, the booster may have not performed nominally, so we'll have to see how much we'll have to correct forward, aft, left, right, up, down. And we do that with the joystick right here. But yeah, this is our like pitch, yaw, roll, and that's our translational joystick right there. But yeah, things are still looking good. Ascent is still nominal. Yeah, it looks good on all those fronts. O2, H2, propellant, Cabin pressure is holding 5.5. Temperature is also good. We're almost out of stage 2 fuel. We are almost into orbit.
Sustainer engine cut off. Welcome to orbit. You are doing great.
Alrighty, welcome
Now,
to orbit.
use the light switch that illuminates to separate the spaceship from the launch vehicle.
Yep, done.
Good. Then jettison the fairings, follow the enable OAMS checklist and zero the IVIs.
There we go, fairings jettisoned. Okay, as you can see, we have some IVIs. We have some aft thrust and a little bit of left-right thrust. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the ohms. Actually, we should go ahead and do the insertion checklist before I get too ahead of myself. So, booster insert, safe. Retro rocket swivs, safe, 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 safe. Sequencer life test.
When the IVIs are zero, follow the insertion checklist.
Oh, so we do want to zero those right now. Cool. I don't know how to do that. My joystick is gone. So yeah, where's my joystick? I guess I'm gonna do this with the keyboard, because there was a joystick there, but I guess it's gone now. So hold on 1 second while I zero these out. Alrighty, so I just thrusted a bit aft, and that zeroed everything out. So hopefully we don't hit our booster, but we should be fine. Anyway, go and set you into catch up. So yeah, the computer is now taking 10 minutes to load the next program. So we should see a light come on when it's done with that. Now let's continue this. Where were we? Oh yeah, the lights test. So sequence lights. Oh, there it is. Sequence lights red. Sequence lights yellow. Sequence lights off. Yeah, so you can see that all the lights are working. That is good. I'm just going and run this because I don't remember exactly everything we have to do. Oh yeah, it's telling it to shut off the O2. I'm just going to skip that because it's such a short orbit. Indicator lights as required. Yeah, that's fine. Center lights as required. That can be power bias. Go ahead and switch that over. Roll jet selector. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then switch the batteries off, because we just want to run off the fuel cells. And then switch that over to that. Skip that. Controller power ohms off. I will skip that as well. I want to keep the ohms valves open, but we'll close the RCS valves. Yeah, because I want to do a bit of maneuvering. I want to take a look at our booster if we can. So yeah, this stick is for our pitch, yaw, roll, that sort of thing. This would be where our translation is. It was working before, because I did this mission 3 times. The first time I did it, I obviously didn't know what I was doing, and I had to use the keyboard. Second time I did it, I was like, oh, that's how we control the thing. And I'll probably actually have it in the video, because I've been recording this whole time. Yeah, I recorded a bit earlier this afternoon, and I almost did the mission right, but like, I had a problem like with the final hurdle, like, re-entry just suddenly happened, and the mission was over. I'm like, well, that doesn't seem like a fitting way to end the mission. Anyway, I don't see our booster, unfortunately. Keep pitching around, maybe looking down, left, right. Where are you? Where are you, booster? And we did thrust aft, so maybe it's behind us. I don't know, is that it? Is that it, or is that a star? It might be just a star. Come on. This thing's a bit of a tricky beast. Yeah, don't see it. Don't see our booster. Let's see, is the computer ready? I guess so. No, it's not ready. Anyway, let's run. We can run 73, 74. 73, readout. Okay. No, that's 72. Okay. 340 seconds. Okay. So that is our time to apogee. 348 seconds. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, I think the tape was off for some reason. That might explain some things. So we might not have enough time to get the computer started, because for some reason that turned off. We haven't been reading the tape, I guess. Yeah, again, this mission's had a lot of problems, so I guess whatever happens here, I'll probably just go with it. It's kind of too short to really not have problems with it. So, okay, let's go sharp end forward. So we're going to set our control to platform. Then set the platform to sharp end forward. So that is basically auto prograde. And there we go. Now we are aiming auto prograde. We can go ahead and check our apogee perigee, actually. 99. See, the 696 nautical mile. I guess that's apogee. That might have been perigee, actually. Yeah, and 1216. Okay. So I believe what we can do is if we clear this, read out our perigee, and then be like, no, we don't want that perigee. We want 0, 1, 2, 0, 0. Enter. And that should give us some IVIs. Once the computer starts, of course. Again, I'm just kind of messing around with things, seeing what works. But I'm pretty sure that's how I did it in testing. You just tell it, hey, I want 1200. And the computer's like, okay, do burn this much. There we go. Okay. Computer is in catch-up mode. Start. Okay, let's have a problem. What's your problem? Oh yeah, it's definitely broken. Yeah, I don't know what I did. I broke it. I broke the computer. The computer's not happy with me anymore. What's our time to retrograde? 19. Enter. No, it doesn't even, can't even tell me that. Okay.
We are at apogee in 30 seconds. Prepare to zero the IVIS on mark.
Okay. Well, apparently we're at apogee, but the computer, we're having computer problems. Oh, we do have IVIs though. Hold up. Didn't even notice that. Okay, yes. Okay, we're thrusting forward. Houston, I broke your computer. Houston, it's broken. Houston, I broke it. I don't know how it keeps going. Houston, it's going up. Houston, how do I prevent the computer from going up? Houston, I can't thrust enough. My joystick isn't working. It keeps going. Oh, there we go. That seems reasonable. There we go. Alrighty, there we go. IVIs have been zeroed. So we can check our new orbit, I guess. How much? What is our stuff now? 99. Oh.
I'm in danger.
Okay. So we just lowered our perigee. Okay. What's how much time to perigee? How much time till we hit the atmosphere? 2602. Okay, we have very little time till we smack into the atmosphere. We have 2,602 seconds. Convert 2,602 seconds to minutes. How many minutes until we die? Oh, hey, look, the joystick's back. Yeah, just glitched out for a bit, I guess. But anyway, let's go ahead and start the pre-retro checklist. Make sure everything's good. So sequence lights, set those to bright. Sequence lights test. They're working. They're all red. We're in trouble. Or they can be all yellow. You know, they can be any of the colors. Ohms central power on. Yeah, ohms is on. I guess we should go ahead and turn on the RCS. Yes, platform to be event timer. Oh yes, and we want to set our event timer. So yeah, we have an event timer to fire our retros, but I think because we're on a suborbital trajectory, we're just gonna eat it. So I think the plan is to just eat it. We'll just keep this readout to know how long until entry, but I think we're just gonna try and eat the atmosphere here. Let's go ahead and get into a nominal entry position. So Gemini has lifting body characteristics, and we want to generate lift because we're probably gonna come down here pretty steep. So if we roll a little bit, I think I probably need to set this to alright, regular right command, boosh. Go ahead and go inverted. That gives us the best chance being fine for reentry. Look at that, we're inverted. Because yeah, that'll generate lift. Let's go ahead and do 256 seconds to retro. Oh yes, we want to turn our batteries on. Because we are going to be jettisoning the fuel cells. So we want to turn those on. Make sure we have RCS fuel. Which we do. There we go. So that's going to be, RCS is going to be the nose of the spacecraft. So now that RCS is on, we're going to want to turn off ohms. And we should see now that we control it with the RCS. Once we get this out of platform. You can see if we roll, as you can see the thrust is coming out of the schnoz. So we are using the RCS on the schnoz instead of the ohms in the adapter section. And speaking of the adapter section, shabop, shabang, shaboom. It's gone. I just got rid of it. It all must go, because we do not need it. We are rapidly approaching our very low perigee. Let's just go ahead and time warp until entry interface. Oh yeah, we want to set the computer to re-entry too, don't we? Forgot about that. Okay, that's going to take a little bit of time, I guess.
You have crossed the entry interface at 400 k foot altitude.
There we go.
Prepare for entry and atmospheric drag.
Alrighty, here we go. Here we go. Alrighty. The first Gemini mission is coming to a fiery end. And here we go. Look, here's the joystick that I was talking about that you guys would have probably seen. See, we can thrust forward, aft, and left and right with that. For VR mode, obviously on PC, you would just use the keyboard. But the keyboard is like all the way over there. So it's kind of hard. A little bit hard. I probably shouldn't have the D-ring anymore. Probably should have taken that away a while ago. Yeah, I don't think aborting during reentry would be a good idea. Just don't think that would be one of the best ideas I've had. Oh yeah, our O2 and H2 cryo is gone because the adapter section's gone, right? But we still got our secondary O2, that's still full. So we still have oxygen. Oh, that's what that button does. Toggle THC. So we can stow the... Okay, that makes sense. Are we coming down yet? I've been up here for a while. Alrighty. 1,146 seconds till we hit the ground. Oh, there we go. Oh wow, I was getting ready to think it wasn't gonna happen. Alrighty, there's the plasma. How you doing? Alrighty, so just checking our Gs. Doing okay. We're not actually pulling that much, because we are in full lifting body configuration. So we're pulling like 1G. We could pull a bit more. Rolling is a good trick, after all. Let's do a nice slow roll. We'll pull about 3G. Ooh, pulling a bit too much there. Okay, back to inverted. Okay, 9. Alright, it just barely hit 10. It's survivable. Should have maybe stayed upside down the whole time, but I was worried that we weren't descending enough. Oh, and there we go. Plasma's gone. Pop that. There we go. Drogue is out. Yeah, it seems like the guy is not talking to us anymore. Probably because we did things horribly out of order. But, yeah. It's kind of what had to be done with this mission. Because, again, all my other ones were just like... He would be like, okay, now we're going to do the retrograde burn. And it would already be engulfed in plasma. Kind of a bit goofy. So, yeah, drogue is at, like, 400. And 10.6k illuminates. I'm guessing the fat arrow's probably chunky altitude. And the skinny arrow's skinny altitude. So, like, this is, like, the tens place. This is, like, the thousands place. So, like, 10,000 would be when the chunky is pointing at the 1, probably. If I were to guess, so that would be when we deploy the main and then also do the flip, you know, so that we're a boat. You know, we go into boat mode. Get into, so that would be... I guess we'd be at 1.6 by now, probably. Boom. There it is. Everybody do the flop. Boom. Ugh! Smash my head against the glass. Look at the water down there. And then Parajet. No, we're not doing that yet. We're very far up here. I probably shouldn't have flipped over so soon. I think we're probably still a little too high. Should I turn the snorkel on? Where should I turn the snorkel on? Where's the snorkel? Oh, up here. Right. Snorkel. Yeah, pull that. There we go. Got some oxygen flowing in here now. As we enjoy our ride on down. Could also go and just open the hatch. Why not? Yes, I want to go jump out of the spacecraft and fall to my doom. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming we'll make it to the water, although we're not actually descending. I might have done the flip over a little too soon or something, because it doesn't seem like we're actually descending. It seems like we're stuck here. So I probably broke the game. But either way, you know, we survived. I would say that would have been a survivable mission. So yeah, anyways, if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe for new videos, have a great rest of your day. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time when we do this for real. And maybe do a couple of orbital maneuvers as well. Actually, you know, circularize and stuff. See you guys then. Goodbye for now.